Without further ado, welcome everybody. Here we go. Continue. Here we go. So welcome everybody. The name of this class, I'm just going to dive right in. It's called Perfect for anyone like living in Germany that wants to do this. It's called Finding Your Flow. So we are going to be flowing today, but we'll start with a centering activity. So finding a comfortable seat hi, Renata. Hi, everybody, by the way. Deb and Kathy and Shelly and Linda and Liz and Deb and Sheila and Nadine and Inez and Danielle and Karen and Terry and Mindy.
I just said to them.
So welcome, everybody. Anyway, we're going to find our comfortable seat.
And I think in front of the fireplace is a good idea, don't you?
Yeah. I tried to move the camera as close as I could, but you have to still be able to see my feet. So we'll check in with that in a minute or two. In the meantime, have your feet planted with the center of your knees approximately at your hip point. So like those bony protrusions in your hips. Have your ankle under your knee here. Feet planted. And as you press into the feet, you might want to hug without moving the feet. Have this intention to hug in. Some of us might even use a yoga brick between the knees to hug in so you feel like you're grounded. So if you have your phone on, you might want to mute your phone or mute your screen. And that are just for the time being. And if you have a question, feel free to jump in. All right. Bring your hands to your lap and close your eyes or have your eyes slightly open with your chin parallel to the floor. And take a nice deep breath, maybe the deepest breath you've taken today without overdoing it. And as you exhale, let your shoulders fall down and away from your ears. As you inhale, maybe shrug your shoulders up toward your ears. As you exhale, drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. Imagine that your shoulder blades are melting down into your back pockets. Notice the tightness in the jaw. As soon as we start to release the shoulders, that suddenly might become apparent to you. So just open and close the mouth a little bit. Relax your tongue. And imagine you're broadening your tongue at the back of the throat. And release your attention from the sights and sounds of the room that you're in right now, or as much as you can. And focus solely on the sound of my voice. With every exhale, letting go of your day, the thoughts, the plans, so you can be more fully present. And just take a few more breaths here. Allowing the belly to be soft. Let the chest melt just a little bit. Let the spine be long, all the way through the crown of the head. Imagine your elbows are getting heavier. And now imagine you're breathing in through the crown of your head like you had a nose up there, or gills maybe, and breathing in through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, breathe out through your feet. Inhale, breathing this white light, healing energy from the sky, and exhale down through your feet, just releasing there. And before we open our eyes completely, set an intention for your practice today. Why did you come to yoga today? And promise yourself that every time your thoughts come racing in, plans for the future, memories of the past, try to return to that intention on the inhale and exhale that intention out. Reminding yourself to be present in the breath. As you inhale, slowly open the eyes, bring a soft gaze into the room, and welcome everybody. The moon is in Gemini. We just had a big lunar eclipse. Gemini is the twins. It's the thought in our minds that says, shall I or shan't I? It can bring a lot of indecisiveness. And also you feel like you want to push through things sometimes. So let's relax the shoulders because the shoulders often get hunched up around the ears. So this is actually a moving meditation, somatic yoga. Extending the right arm down by your side, let it hang there. Unless that feels uncomfortable to you, you could bring your hand to your lap instead. Okay? But otherwise, let the right arm hang straight down by the side of your body. On an inhale, pull the navel in toward the spine, reach up to the crown of the head. Exhale, we're going to tilt the left ear toward the left shoulder. Relaxing the right arm, inviting that relaxation from that shoulder, let it rest. As you inhale, bring the head back up through neutral, really reach through the crown of the head, maybe even contract the glutes a little bit. As you exhale, you're going to bring the shoulder toward the ear and the ear toward the shoulder. So right ear toward the right shoulder, squeeze it in for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bringing the head back up to neutral, let the shoulder fall down and away from the ear, reach up through the crown of the head, long neck here. Exhale, tilt the left ear toward the left shoulder. Let the right arm relax. Let the right shoulder relax. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, right ear toward the shoulder. Shoulder squeezes toward ear for 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody. Exhale, releasing that down. We're going to add in here. As you exhale, bring the left ear toward the left shoulder. And then you're going to trace from the left side of the collarbone round the front. So you're going to circle here, tracing the collarbone with your chin until you get to the right shoulder. When you get to the right shoulder, squeeze the right shoulder toward the cheek or the ear. Maybe allow the shoulder to move a little forward or a little back. The palm can come forward. The palm can go back. So you're rotating the arm as well. And if you're finding you're getting a cramp here, you might be overdoing it. So just relax. Inhale, coming back up through center. Reach up through the crown of the head. Nice, beautiful adjustments, everybody. Exhale one more time. Drop the left ear toward the shoulder. And then circle the chin from the left collarbone to the right. Bringing the right ear toward the shoulder, shoulder toward ear, squeezing in. And then just kind of find some organic movement here. Maybe twisting and turning a little bit, and find the level of challenge that feels good to you today. Nice. Okay, releasing the shoulder away from the ear, reach up to the crown of the head, and we're going to circle that right shoulder. Beautiful. Bring the hand to the lap. And rest completely just for 3 breaths. We'll move into the other side. We're starting with the shoulders to help to open up the rib cage. The shoulders, everything's attached there. The neck, the shoulders. When we create tension there, when tension is building up, it's very hard to breathe fully. That's why we're starting, okay? All right, now bringing the right hand to the lap, extend the left arm down by your side. Let it hang there or bring it to your lap. But try to release that left arm completely. On an inhale, reach up through the crown of the head, long neck here. Exhale, drop the right ear toward the right shoulder. Let the left shoulder fall away from the ear. Relaxing here. Nice. And you might notice a difference between sides, and that's perfectly normal. Inhale, coming up through center, reach up through crown. Exhale, bring the left shoulder toward the ear, ear toward shoulder, squeezing for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Inhale, long neck. Exhale, right ear toward right shoulders. Just let that right shoulder relax down. We're not trying to squeeze the right shoulder up at all. Just let it rest. Inhale, coming back up through center. Exhale, left ear toward left shoulder. Shoulder squeezes up toward the ear. So we're really contracting those muscles on the left side. The left scaps, the scalene, so much going on there and so much more. Okay, exhale, releasing that. Reach up through crown of head. Exhale, right ear toward right shoulder. And then trace the collarbone from right to left. Then squeeze left shoulder toward ear for 3. As you maybe wiggle a little bit here, maybe some organic movement, listening to your soul, listening to your body. Maybe rotating your palm forward and back, rotating that entire arm. And then inhale, coming back through center. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, right ear toward right shoulder. Let that shoulder relax away from the ear, both sides. And then trace the collarbone from right to left. Squeeze left shoulder toward ear and ear toward shoulder. So it's like you're trying to squeeze a towel there, holding it up and maybe rotating the palm forward, palm back, maybe shoulder forward, shoulder back, up and down. You can move your head back and forth a little bit. Nice. And then exhale, releasing that. You're going to circle the shoulder, the left shoulder, any amount. And that, my friends, is called nodding yes. So if you're ever wondering about what that was, there's another part to it, but we're going to skip over it today because we're going to get moving. Let's bring the hands to the lap, everybody. Heels under the knees, ankles under knees. And about hips distance apart. Squeeze a block if your legs want to splay out to the side. On an inhale, lift the head up, lift the chest. If this hurts your neck, bring your chin more toward chest and squeeze the shoulder blades in, elbows back. Exhale, slide the hands down maybe to the knees, rounding in. Press your low back behind you, getting a nice curve in the back as you round the shoulders in. Inhale, I'm going to tilt my tailbone back like I've got a big feather behind me, like a peacock. As I lift my chin and lift my chest up, elbows squeeze back toward each other. And exhale, rounding in. So this time my tailbone's going to come forward. Like if I had a tail, it would be between my knees right now. Inhale, tail goes back, lift up, and exhale, rounding in. Nice deep breath, everybody. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. We're going to circle the wrist. So perhaps support one wrist with the elbow with the other hand, and you can circle. Or you can do this with the hands on the lap. You can also do this as a fist. Or maybe with the hand extended. There you go, both directions. And if you hear a little popping and clicking, that's totally normal as well. I get a lot of that. Beautiful. Other side, doing the same thing. So you can flex your fingers like this. You can roll it. You can make a fist, which really intensifies that movement. And then Reach the arms out to the sides or one arm at a time. We're gonna make stop sign hands. Okay, so palms press out to the sides, fingers are flexed. So come in a little closer, you can see. Okay. On the exhale, we'll bring the hands together at the heart. So see if you can get a bit of a bend in your wrist, but not if it's painful, okay? So be very gentle there. Pressing the palms together, we're gonna work the pecs a little bit here. And then on the exhale, turn the fingertips down toward the floor. On an inhale, lift the fingertips up. You got it. Exhale, rotate the palms so the fingers are pointing down toward floor. Inhale up. And then exhale, rotating them down. Beautiful job. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, we're gonna side bend to the right. Bring the right hand to the chair and the left arm reaches up over the head. I'm gonna move back so you can see. Rotate the chest toward the ceiling. And maybe look up toward the sky if you feel balanced and that doesn't hurt your neck. Nice deep breath in the intercostals here in the side rib cage. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back through center. Bring the left hand to the lap or to the side of your chair to hold on. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. You can have it straight up. You can have the hand to the shoulder. You could have the hand to the hip or fully extend over the head. I didn't mention this last time. So lots and lots of options here. Nice deep breaths to open up that rib cage. Exhale all the way out. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale all the way out. Inhale, coming back through center. We're going to twist to the right. Bring the left hand to the right knee, right fingertips to the back of the chair. Inhale, press down through your feet. Exhale, twisting to the right. Squeeze the shoulder blades in toward each other. Nice. Everybody sit up beautifully tall here, reaching up to the crown of the head. Try not to lean back, okay? Nice. Beautiful adjustments, everybody. If it's getting hard to breathe, please come out of the twist a little bit, okay? We never ever push through pain in yoga. I call that roga with an R, like rough yoga. That's not what we're all about. Inhale, coming back through center, we're gonna twist the other way. Right hand to left knee, left hand to the back of the chair for stability. You can also bring it to the top of the back of the chair if you like, to the seat top. Inhale, try this, pressing down through the feet. Reach up through the crown of the head even taller. Exhale, use your abs to twist a little more. So have the sensation of your belly moving forward, but your upper rib cage, your upper spine twisting. So like from below your shoulder blades and up. Your low spine twists a little bit too. But you wanna use your abs here. Inhale, coming back through center. I'm gonna stop after I teach this next sequence of sun salutes. If I'm going too fast, please let me know, okay? Bringing the hands together at the heart. You can also clasp hands. Finding a long, comfortable seat here in the chair. And find stability in your feet. So maybe widen your legs just a little bit wider than your hips. Take an inhale here. Exhale, you're gonna bring your hands to the thighs and slide your hands down to your knees as you hinge at the hips and fold forward with a long spine. Inhale, halfway up, we're gonna come up about 45 degrees and then arch your low back a little bit. So squeeze the shoulder blades away from the ears and toward each other. Exhale, we're gonna fold in, maybe a little deeper, sliding the hands perhaps to the knees, past the knees, but keep your hands grounded on your legs. If you have high blood pressure, if you get dizzy, you might wanna keep your head above your heart at all times. Keep pressing your sits bones down. Make sure your hands are grounded on something. Some of us might bring hands to a chair also as another option. If you're feeling a little dizzy, you might want to do that, okay? And perhaps folding isn't for you today. That's okay. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right hand up. So have the left hand grounded somewhere on your leg or on a chair in front of you. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Exhale, drop that right hand down. Hold onto your leg. Inhale, left hand lifts. See if you can energize those left fingertips. Reaching the fingers away from thumb away from fingers. And you can also look at your thumb as you do this to get a deeper twist. Exhale, bring that hand down. Inhale, coming all the way up to seated. Very, very slowly. Use your core. How's everybody feeling? And exhale, hands together at the heart. Good. Give me a thumbs up if you're on screen here. Just let me know. All right. We're going to move a little faster. Sound good? All right. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees. Come down into a fold. Inhale, halfway up, coming up about 45 degrees, little arch to the back, shoulders away from ears, squeeze them together, elbows squeeze together as well. Exhale, folding in a deeper fold, sliding the hands down the legs. On your next inhale, left hand holds onto the leg. Inhale, right hand lifts. Exhale, right hand comes down, holds on. Inhale, left hand lifts. So it's a twist. Nice job. Exhale, bring that hand down. Inhale, press into the feet, coming all the way up. Use your core here. And exhale, Samasthiti, bringing the hands together at the heart. Thumbs up if that was a good speed. Good. Wave your arms if it's not a good speed. Too fast. All right, let's do it again. Same speed. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees and fold. Inhale, halfway up, little back bend. Exhale, folding and slide the hands down the legs as far as they want to go or hands to a chair. Left hand holds on. Inhale, right hand lifts for a twist, gazing at the thumb. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left hand lifts, gazing at the thumb. Exhale, the hand comes down. Inhale, press into the feet. Come all the way up to seated. Nice. Bring the hands together at the heart. Beautiful. Pressing the hands together at the heart. Move the palms to the right side of your chest. Beautiful. Now come back to center and then move the palms, both palms in prayer, move them over to the left side of your chest. Nice. Inhale, coming back through center. We're going to clasp hands. Okay, and we're going to reach out in front. So your hands, your palms might be together or you might have your palms facing away from you. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lean forward just a little bit, maybe just a few inches. Just keep reach, using our core here. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, hinge at the hips just a little bit. Reach. Make sure you're steady. Have a chair in front if you like. You can also slide your hands on a chair. Inhale, coming back up. And one more time. Exhale, leaning forward, reaching. So we're really reaching out and using our core to lengthen the back. Nice job. All right, we worked with our hands a lot. Let's stretch the legs. So using a yoga strap or a belt or a tie, and perhaps even a chair if you're feeling that open already today. Okay. Bring the strap below the ball of the foot. Okay. And extend the, you can do either leg. I didn't say which leg. So whichever leg you start with is fine. I'm going to do my left leg. Sorry about that. finding that nice long spine as we stretch out the calf and stretch out the hamstrings, the back of the leg. There's 3 sets of hamstrings that are very, very important. And often this feels like the best stretch ever. If you'd like to go deeper, 2 ways to do that, my friends. You can start to use your quadricep muscles, your hip flexors, right? To lift the leg, maybe hovering the heel off the floor. Or perhaps you would like to use your arms a little bit more. You can have the strap in one or both hands and lift the leg up, gazing past the toes. So decide what you would like to strengthen today and to focus on. You could actually do a bit of both. You could use your leg muscles and then perhaps just use that strap to stabilize your core as you reach up. Some of us might bring the foot to a chair in front of us and take a break here because that's what we need today. You know, flow is about when you're in flow, in a flow state, you hear about athletes and perhaps you write or you cook or whatever it is you do. You're walking with the dog or you're reading something and it's so interesting. You're totally captivated by it, a flow state. So yoga helps us to get into the flow, and the easiest access to that is through the breath. So take a nice deep inhale, exhale out. Invite the hamstrings on the back of the leg to let go. Exhale out. Invite the calf to relax. Exhale out. Beautiful. We're going to move into an IT band stretch. It also can stretch the inner thigh. We call it number 4. There's lots of variations for this. If you're using a chair and your leg feels limber enough to do this, or if you need that support, you can. You'll have to move the chair a little bit, but bring the foot to the chair and support the knee. You can also, if that's too deep, you could cross the, I'm using the left foot first, cross the left ankle over the right ankle. Or perhaps bring the left foot to a block and cross up a little higher. And some of us might cross at the knee, just like this, or over the knee. And one more tip is if you flex your foot, bringing the toes back toward the knee, you'll feel a deeper stretch. It definitely intensifies it. But use a deep breath and monitor your breath to know what is good for you today. Let your shoulders relax and release. Let your jaw relax and release. Maybe open and close your mouth a little bit. Softening the gaze. Nice job, everybody. Right here, you're in flow. I can tell just by the look of everyone, you're in flow. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to turn the gaze. This is a little different. So we're going to turn the gaze. I've got the left leg up. I'm going to turn the gaze to the left. And then I'm going to turn the gaze back through center. And now I'm going to twist to the left. So bring the right hand to the left knee, wherever it is. And I'll twist to the left with my left hand on the chair seat. Inhale, coming back through center. If you would like to go deeper and you feel stable, you can start to come into picture taking pose if your legs are like mine right now. You could bring your chin to your palm, or perhaps if your foot is on a block, you might hold on to the back of your chair for stability. Just make sure you're not rocking and rolling, my friends. No rock and roll in my class unless we're playing Bob Seger, right? So. And if your foot's up on a chair, then you could hinge at the hips. And hold on to your chair. So what intensity do you need? And then inhale, coming back up. We're going to switch sides. So whichever leg you started with, do the other one. With your yoga strap, or your belt, or your tie, or your kitchen towel, whatever you're using, place it underneath the ball of the other foot. Take a nice deep inhale. Lengthen through crown of head here. And perhaps even tap your quadricep to wake it up a little bit. Feel the stretch in the calf and the hamstrings. Maybe even the bottom of the foot. And choose your intensity. Perhaps float the leg off the floor, guiding it with the strap just an inch or two. Maybe keep the foot down on the floor. Or bring it to a chair seat, or use your arms more. So find your pose here. What do you need? Looking good, everybody. Nice deep breaths, energizing the body. Sometimes when we get into folds, we start to feel a bit sleepy. So we want to energize the body by taking nice deep breaths. Exhale all the way out. Beautiful. Take a nice deep inhale, long spine. Exhale out. One more, inhale. Invite the back of that leg to release. Nice. All right. Number 4. So crossing at the ankle, ankle over ankle. You can have your foot to the block, whatever version you want to take on this side. And remember, it's normal to have differences in sides. All of my students, no matter what class I teach, even in my own practice, one side is usually more open than the other, right? That's okay. Finding your number 4 pose. See if you can bring a flex to your foot. So toes come back toward your knee or toward your shin. So there's pointing and there's flexing. We want to flex the foot. This also helps to protect the kneecap. I'm not sure if some of you are extra flexible here, but if you are and your knee is dipping below, like here my right knee, my right leg is up. If the right knee is dipping down below the left knee, you want to support that knee so it doesn't dip below. It's not good on the knee. Keep grounding down through the opposite sits bone, okay? Don't let the body shift onto that hip. Nice adjustments, everybody. I notice everyone's spine is a lot more vertical now. Beautiful. Take an inhale here. Pull the navel in towards spine. And then exhale. We're going to turn the gaze to the right or to the left, whichever knee is up. So it feels like a twist. You get a bit of a stretch in the opposite side body doing that. Inhale, coming back through center. We're going to do the twist now. So my right leg is up. I'm going to twist to the right. So the left hand comes to the right knee. right hand behind me. I'm going to use my core to twist rather than pulling on the chair. Nice deep breaths in the twist to help really stretch out the muscles of the rib cage, right? All of that area we need some suppleness there. Nice job, everybody. Inhale, coming back through center. All right, we're gonna bring that leg down to the floor. And work on some more core. I'm just gonna check in before we do that. How are we doing for speed here? Are we going too fast? Wave at me if it's too fast. Like wave your arms at me if it's too fast. I need to slow down. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna try something called, you're gonna love this one, my friends. It's called sit-ups in a chair. Did I hear a whole lot of groans? Maybe. All right, so you can bring your hands behind your neck if that feels good to you. With the elbows out to the side, or one arm. Or perhaps you're gonna bring your hands to the opposite shoulder, but it's a lot harder to breathe that way, okay? Now, take an inhale here, pull the navel in towards spine, root down through your sits bones. Exhale, it does not matter if you do right to left or left to right first, okay? So let's move one elbow toward the opposite knee, any amount. Inhale, coming back up, use your core, nice job. Exhale, elbow to opposite knee. Inhale, coming back up, exhale, elbow to opposite knee. Now, if you wanna make it more challenging, okay, you could try bringing the elbow toward the opposite knee and the knee toward the elbow. Maybe having the intention to lift the foot off the floor. I'll show you the exaggerated one here so you get the idea. But you could lift your toes up on that side if you wanted. You could lift the whole foot. You could bring the foot up off the floor an inch or 2 inches or whatever you want. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, the other side. So maybe you're going to lift and spread the toes on the other side. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, other side. Maybe the knee comes toward elbow. We're going to do 5 more of these on each side, okay? So inhale. That's the beginning of 2. 3. Exhale, 4. And 5. Nice. All right, reach the arms up a little bit. Circle the arms. Kind of wave them around a little bit. And we're going to do some marching in place. So you might lift up your heel on one foot and then the other, and we're moving with the other side of the body. So lift up the right heel and then swing the left arm forward and then back and forth as if you're walking. If your arms are tired out, just bring them to your lap instead and make this more about the legs. You got it. I know it's kind of hard sometimes moving with the opposite side of the body, but it's very important for your brain, right? I learned not so long ago that, you know, a baby has to, like, they need to crawl because that's the first time they really integrate the right side and the left side of the brain. And, you know, the funny thing is my middle child never crawled. He went from sitting to running. So we had to teach him how to crawl. It was pretty funny. If you want to start lifting up one leg and the other, that's fine. But guess what? I'm on the same side here. So even your teacher gets mixed up. All right, bring the hands to the lap and let's just take a few resting breaths here. I've got one more flow for you. How many people feel like you have energy to do the flow? And wave your arms if you feel like, I kind of want to stay put. Okay, it looks like people want to continue. All right, we are going to turn to the right side of the chair. Turn to the right side of the chair with the right foot forward. I'm going to give you time to set up for this, okay? And then the left knee could be on a block. It could be on a bunch of pillows to support the leg, or if it's available to you, curl the back toes under and hold onto the back of the chair with the right hand, okay? So I'm turned here to this right side of my chair with my right foot forward and the left knee back. I'm just gonna come in and check on the folks with their screen on here. Anybody need a little more time to set up? Are we good? Everybody looks good. And so we're still sitting on the chair. The right leg is forward. And then the left leg kind of comes in behind. Beautiful. Okay. So if you'd like to do this standing, you are more than welcome to, if that's in your practice. But please have a seat of the chair turned in front of you for balance. Okay. So right foot forward and the left foot back. Okay. So here we are in our crescent pose, holding onto the back of the chair with the right hand. Let the left knee float down toward the floor. This will stretch out the front of the thigh and perhaps shift the foot back a little bit further. This can get a little uncomfortable, so we won't be here too long. But pull the navel in toward the spine and try to eliminate a little bit of a curve in the low back. Beautiful. Okay, from our crescent pose, we're going to do a fun pose called Thunderbolt. Okay, so for Thunderbolt pose, we're going to bring our hands to the right thigh or to a chair in front of us if you need more stability. And we're going to fold in just a little bit, a couple of inches. So if the hands are to the left, let the elbows come out to the side. If this feels at all unsteady, don't do it. Okay, you could also maybe find a way to hold onto your chair, so you can lean forward a little bit. Very powerful pose. If you are very, very strong in your upper body, you could reach your arms forward. Woo! Wow. Nice. Beautiful. Inhale, we're gonna come back up out of Thunderbolt, moving into a twist. Right hand to the back of the chair, and then left hand to the lap. Or maybe both hands on the back of the chair. So we're keeping our legs the same and twisting in. If you are standing, okay, you would bring the left hand to the top of the chair and then you could open up your right arm. Nice. Inhale, coming back up. If it's available to you, reach both arms up so we've got that nice long spine once again in crescent pose. On the exhale, we're going to twist the other way, away from the knee. So this time I'm going to open up my arms in a T. Maybe hold on to the back of the chair with one hand. Maybe have both hands on my hips. So I'm twisting to the left. Lots of twists today. Okay, this next pose, you want to make sure you're very rooted in your chair, very, like your legs and everything are stable, okay? I'm going to bring my left hand to the hip and reach the right arm up. If that is not feeling good for you, bring your hand to the seat of the chair. What you're going to do is kind of lean back and look up a little bit. But you want to find length all the way through crown of head, like a reverse warrior. Some of us will bring the hand, the left hand to the back of the chair, and the right arm will reach up in a reverse warrior or crown of head. Beautiful. Okay, very slowly coming out of that back bend. Okay, nice. Okay, and our final is a side bend. So bringing your right hand to the back of the chair, sweep the left arm either to the shoulder, the crown of the head, or reach up over to the right. So I'm leaning to the right. Nice. Okay, inhale. Coming out of that crescent pose now, we're gonna bring our, we're gonna turn to the other side. Okay, so turning now to the left side of the chair. You could windshield washer your knees back and forth a little bit while you're in the middle of the chair. Yeah, just to loosen up the hip flexor there. Okay, so in this crescent pose, like half my butt is on the chair. It's not real comfortable, but it works. You can support that right knee with a block or a couple of pillows or a few rolled blankets if desired. It'll also give you stability in the pose because we don't want anybody, having a problem there. If it's available to you, curl those right toes under. Okay, it'll give you more of a stretch. And we're stretching out the quad on the front of that right thigh. Press down through the left foot. On an inhale, we're going to reach up that right arm, maybe the left arm too, in our crescent pose. Pull the navel in towards spine. Roll the sits bones a little bit forward to eliminate some of the curve in the back. And you're always welcome to hold on to the back of the chair if you need. Okay, Thunderbolt Pose is next. There's lots of variations on this. This is where we're going to lean forward. Hands to the chair, hands to the, a chair in front, or perhaps both arms out in front, or hands to thigh in front of you. So we're just kind of hinging forward a little bit. If you're using the hands on the thigh, elbows come out to the side. If this is unstable, you would either use a chair in front of you, or you would just come up out of the pose. Woo, nice job. Thunderbolt, everybody. Very powerful pose. Inhale, coming back through center. Bring the left hand to the back of the chair, and we're going to look to the left. So we're going to twist to the left. So I brought my right hand to my left knee. So we're getting the side bodies big time today, my friends. Beautiful. They're looking good, everybody. Inhale, coming back through center. Reach both arms up or one arm, or have hands to hips for your crescent pose. So they're finding that neutral spine once again. Lift the chest. Nice. Okay, now we're going to twist the other way. So bring your left hand to the back of the chair. Extend right arm out or right hand to hip. And we're going to twist away from the knee to the right. So lots of variations on this pose. Choose the one that suits you today. Looking good, everybody. Okay, from here, we're going to move into that tiny back bend. So you could hold onto the back of your chair, bring the right hand to hip, and maybe look up and lean back. You could, if you feel very solid on your feet and your upper body is super strong today, you might want to reach that left arm up and hand to hip on the right side, or hand to the chair. So you feel quite a bit of a stretch in the left side body. It's called reverse warrior. Nice. Okay, inhale. We're not holding them too long because you've been doing in this pose with the feet quite a while. So inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, bring the left hand to the back of the chair. Inhale, side bend to the left. And coming back through center. Beautiful. We're going to carefully make our way back to the center of the chair so that our legs are a little bit wide, and we'll take a forward fold there. So, well, not really wide legs, but a little wider than your hips. If desired, bring a chair in front of you, and this might be a nice way to finish up today. Moving into a seated child's pose or a forward fold, okay? So for the seated child's pose, the feet are on the outside of the chair, and you're gonna slide your hands down the chair. Make sure that your sits bones are rooted close to the back of your seat so that you're not feeling wobbly here, okay? And you kind of fold in. Let me turn to the side so you can kind of see better. And you can stretch forward this way. It might feel really good in the back. Alternatively, you could take a forward fold with the hands on a chair or hands on your legs, or some of us might even get the hands all the way down to the floor or to blocks. And again, if you get dizzy when you bring your head low, please don't do that. Instead, keep your head above your heart, okay? And as we're in this fold, I'll just share a short quote from Eckhart Tolle. He's so wonderful. Something to think about. And he says that love is the recognition of oneness in a world of duality. Love is the recognition of oneness in a world of duality. Remember that a bird has two wings, left wing, right wing, but they belong to the same bird. Something to ponder. As you inhale, slowly come all the way back up to seated. Take your time. And bring your hands to your lap, either palm up or palm down. Palm down for more grounding, palm up in a gesture of receiving. Choose the one that intuitively comes to your mind first, without overthinking. And then just close your eyes. We'll take 5 breaths here. Excuse me. And before you open your eyes, just notice the space that you've developed around your body and in your body. Notice if there's any space between your thoughts, perhaps. Just a little gap. And above all, connect to that infinite space and that very connected space that we hold together in this class and outside of class. Love is the connection that binds us all together. Bringing the hands together at the heart as we close the class. And I just want to send gratitude and love to each and every one of you. we appreciate you all so much, and you make such a beautiful, beautiful luminescent gathering as we meet here online in Zoom. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful